Hi, my name is Linda Auerbach, and I'm the Substance Abuse Prevention Supervisor for Carroll County with the Carroll County Health Department, the Bureau of Prevention, Wellness, and Recovery. And I was a host today of an awesome event. It was our National Prevention Week kickoff here at the FOP Hall in Westminster. We had approximately 80 people attend, and it was to celebrate prevention. We had our state's attorney and commissioners and our sheriff and our bureau director, and we had a special guest from SAMHSA, and that was David Wilson, who came to do our kickoff. We had Delegate Krebs, who gave some special awards to Fool Proof and to Beth Schmidt for their involvement in prevention. And all I can say is prevention rocks, and it really works.
Good afternoon. I'm Carol Mullen, and I'm a Substance Abuse Prevention Coordinator for the Substance Abuse Prevention Office and the coordinator of the Carroll County Coalition Against Underage Drinking. I want to welcome everyone, especially our distinguished guests at the federal, state, and county level, along with our coalition partners and citizens of all ages. I would like to acknowledge Delegate Krebs, the Carroll County Commissioners. We have Commissioner Frazier and Commissioner Wance here. Any other commissioners have entered the room? Okay, good. All right, not good, but they should be up here. Okay. All right. I wanted to thank you all for taking your time out of your busy schedule to attend our county's kickoff to National Prevention Week. And I also wanted to thank the Carroll County Lodge, FOP Lodge 20, for offering the use of their lodge for this event. I would like to present this to any lodge member that happens to be here as an appreciation. So, thank you. All right, the theme of National Prevention Week is the voice of one, the power of all. This sums up how substance abuse prevention works in our county, Carroll County. Substance Abuse Prevention Office is part of the Bureau of Prevention, Wellness, and Recovery, also part of the Carroll County Health Department. Our office is comprised of Dawn Brown, and Dawn, are you here? Okay. Linda Auerbach, Amy Legel, and myself. If you look around this room, this is exactly what we do in the community. We blanket the community with our prevention education message. And if you're an owner of a liquor store, a student, a police officer, or a parent who has lost a loved one to a substance abuse overdose, we are there to offer support. The Carroll County Prevention Week started with Larry Dawson. Is Larry in the room? I don't think Larry's here. Shana, are you here? Shana, thank you. Okay. Larry, who is our boss at BHA, sent Linda Auerbach an email way back in the fall. And it requested prevention coordinators who might be interested in appearing in a SAMHSA Prevention Week video. Of course, our office jumped at the chance. We were also asked if there were any youth who might be interested, and of course, we asked Paul Zimmerman, the director of Fool Proof. That is where we had the pleasure of meeting our next speaker, David Wilson. David has more than 20 years' experience in social marketing, health, and behavioral health communications at the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration's Center for Substance Abuse Prevention, that's known as CSAP. Currently, he is part of the materials development team in CSAP's Division of Systems Development and is the national coordinator for SAMHSA's National Prevention Week, an annual health observance that is dedicated to increasing public awareness and action around substance abuse and mental health issues. So right now, I would like to introduce David Wilson.
But first, I just really wanted to thank Carol and Linda for inviting me. As Carol said, I work for a federal agency called the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration. And because I sit behind a desk the majority of my work, I really don't get out into the field and see what impacts and what good community prevention work is happening. So this is really, really an honor for me to be here. As Carol said, I am the coordinator of National Prevention Week, and National Prevention Week is one of the newest national public health observances. We're in our 4th year. And as we are in our 4th year, we are still building. We're still building partnerships. We're still building community linkages. And we do that mostly with all of the organizations that we fund throughout SAMHSA. SAMHSA funds about 6,000 community coalitions and organizations across the country. And of those 6,000, we have had a really, really strong partnership with the Carroll County Coalition. And because of that good partnership and because of the impact that you guys so greatly demonstrate year after year, you were chosen from my organization to really be the face and the voice of National Prevention Week. And I think I get the good honor of showing the National Prevention Week promotional video. Yes?
Yes.
Cool. So, without any further ado, let's roll the tape, as they say.
What does prevention mean to you?
Putting your best foot forward.
Responding to our community's needs.
Being an awesome role model.
Empowering community members through education.
A brighter present and future.
Raising awareness and taking action.
Why are preventing substance abuse and promoting mental health important to you?
Because kids should remember their teen years.
Because you need a healthy mind to live a healthy life.
Porque al estar sanos, podemos sacar lo mejor de nosotros mismos.
Because as I go through life, it helps me know what I should and shouldn't do.
Because nobody wants to be defined by a bottle.
Because prevention means saving lives.
National Prevention Week 2015 is May 17th through the 23rd. Get involved and let your voice be heard.
The voice of one.
The Powerball.
Visit the National Prevention Week website for more information about how to get involved.
So for you guys who don't know, National Prevention Week officially is May the 17th through the 23rd. So it really starts on Sunday. Carroll and Linda have done a fabulous job of having this kickoff to propel you into next week. And what they probably didn't share with you is that the national kickoff event is happening on Monday at the National Press Club, and it is happening with my organization, of course, the White House Office of National Drug Control Policy, and it's a huge event, and as a part of that event, your very own Fool Proof is going to be a part of the kickoff of that event with the White House and with our agency, because prevention is that important to us. So I get the good pleasure of seeing a little snippet of what they're going to do for us on Monday. So I would love to give Carroll and Linda, and especially Fool Proof, a big round of applause for what they're going to do on Monday.
I would like to invite Delegate Krebs up to Mike, please.
Thank you, Carol. And thank all of you for coming today. This is such an important event, an important community endeavor. Many of you I've known for many years because we go through peaks and valleys of this problem that we have in our community. And I see some old faces here from 15 years ago when we went through a problem, and I see some new faces that we've met, and I wish we didn't even have to meet. I wish we didn't have these problems in our communities, but we do. And in Carroll County, I'm so proud that David's here. Carroll County is a place where we acknowledge that we have a problem, and our community is there to help with this problem. And we all agree that we have an issue in our communities all around. But Carroll County, as you see our members step forward, we try to address it. Our youth are here, and we've been there before, and things have gotten better, and now we're on a spike again, and we're gonna try to eradicate these problems in our neighborhoods, and they're in all of our neighborhoods. But there are certain people that many of you, all of you in the room, deserve accolades for just being here. But there are a couple of people I just want to acknowledge that have just gone way over and above for a number of years. And I used to serve on the Board of Education in Carroll County, and when we had a problem about 15 years ago, We got very involved with a big group of people. Linda was there. She's been around forever, and George, and our community works together. As you see, our state's attorney, our sheriff's department, whether it's our new group or our past group, our Board of Education, our health department, all the agencies, our county commissioners, we all work together. And some of the things, Sue's been around for many years as well. But I have two specific people that I wanted to acknowledge this afternoon exceptionally, because you acknowledged one of them already, but one of the groups has been around forever, and the person that's led this group is very special to us. He's our Register of Wills, and he also is a head of Fool Proof, and he's been around longer than the students here that are in his group. He has been head of Fool Proof for 28 years. It's hard to believe he's that old, but I know that you are. And Paul has just been this, somehow what your group does really brings reality and attention and some, it's just very special, and you'll see what Fool Proof does. And he's had generations of students that have done this, and he's like grandpa to them. But Paul, I want to acknowledge you for your 28, this is an official citation from the Maryland General Assembly, from the House of Delegates. And it basically is offering its sincerest congratulations to Paul Zimmerman in recognition of your 28 years of service as director of Fool Proof Improvisational Theater by guiding students in scenes relating to drug abuse, alcoholism, suicide, and other issues facing our young society today. Presented on this 14th day of May 2015 on behalf of the Carroll County House Delegation with my signature and all of the House members from Carroll County, and we really appreciate all of your service and your group. As I say, he's one of the old faces. And unfortunately, we have new members that join our group for reasons that we really wish they wouldn't be joining our group. And this person I just met last year, and I always get emotional when I talk about the people that they have terrible situations that could happen to any of us, but they step up and they try to do something for the next person. And this person lives in my neighborhood, and she lost her son a couple of years ago. It was very difficult. Beth Schmidt, I'd like you to come up. Beth has decided to turn her loss into action, and she has done so much just in the last year and a half with bringing attention to, this can happen to anybody. We always say our program 15 years ago was not my kid. Yes, it could be our kid, every single one of us, and we all get up and say that. And Beth is an example of that, and instead of hiding, she's acknowledged the problem, and we're going to try to eradicate it so no one else has to be in the same situation. But Beth, you've been a huge hero. She's been in Annapolis advocating on legislation. She's here all the time. I know she's talked in front of many different groups because she really has passion about it, and she's been there, and she can really help us all out. So we want to appreciate you turning your grief into action. And I have a citation for you. From the Maryland General Assembly. Be it hereby known to all that sincerest congratulations are offered to Beth Schmidt in recognition of your membership with the Maryland Heroin, I shouldn't say your membership, I should say your leadership with the Maryland Heroin Awareness Advocates, and a proponent of substance abuse prevention education, because we know it's got to be about prevention. We've got to deal with prevention. Presented on this 14th day of May 2015 on behalf of the Carroll County delegation, signed by myself, and on behalf of the entire Carroll County delegation. So thank you.
Thank you, Delegate Krebs, and congratulations to Paul and Beth. We have many, many people in our community that that really rally around prevention, and I cannot think of two more deserving people. So we're going to kick off our Prevention Week here in Carroll County, and I would like to ask our state's attorney, Brian DeLeonardo, up to the podium, please.
I'm going to be very brief, but I do want to say one of the reasons why the prevention is so important for us is that, as prosecutors, we see the after effects. We see people that are dealing with addiction and committing crimes. We see the overdose deaths. And so our office, it is a huge component for us to focus in helping on the prevention side. Because if we can stop it before it begins, obviously that's best for everyone involved. So I can tell you from a commitment from our office, that is a huge commitment that we've made to be out, to help with prevention, to do what we can So you will be seeing a lot more of our office and what we're doing in the future. I know many of you know, but I'll actually publicly acknowledge it, that our commitment to prevention and treatment is so much so that Tim Weber will be joining us in the middle of June. Again, because as I don't need to really tell this room, but he has a powerful story, he has a powerful history, and I think he's going to make a substantial difference on the prevention and treatment. And that is a huge component for us. So I got to tell you, the health department, I say this all the time, they are the hardest working people that I see. They're out there at every event. They're always out there with the literature, the prevention material. And I'll be candid, I mean, for a long time, it seemed like they were the light, that was the only light out there really pushing this. So I'm certainly very honored to be able to help in that effort now. I know the sheriff is as well, to get out there and really push this message on an even broader scale. So thank you so much.
And of course, prevention wouldn't be complete in our community without the Carroll County Sheriff's Office and our other law enforcement chiefs and municipalities. So at this time, I'd like to ask Sheriff DeWees to the mic.
Commissioner Wentz always makes fun of me because I haven't met a mic that I don't like. But I am a politician, and the last time I was on this stage, actually Brian and these two, we won our election, but a part of what we campaigned on was to try and help the problem of heroin overdoses, underage drinking, prescription overdoses, everything that's associated with what we're here for today. So prevention is the key. And you probably never thought you'd see or hear a sheriff or a law enforcement officer standing up and saying prevention is the key, because we don't want to arrest anyone for overdosing or possessing. We want to get them treatment, and we want to prevent it from happening. So this is a great event. Brian will tell you that the folks at the health department I absolutely love. They are the hardest working group. Just so you know, Linda Auerbach I've known for 44 years. I am 44 years old. She's best friends with my mother, and it's the only, I don't think it's the only community, and I was a state trooper for 26 years, and I've worked in every jurisdiction in the state, and it's probably the only place where the health department folks, the state's attorney, the commissioners, the delegates, everybody in prevention, education, treatment, and enforcement are on a first name basis. But I'll tell you this, if I don't answer Linda's call, which I periodically don't, she calls my mother, and my mother will call me and say, why haven't you called Linda? You need to call her. And I say, okay, Ma, I'll call Linda. So it's always important when Linda calls, but they're very passionate about what they do. I appreciate what the health department does. I've been involved with Fool Proof. I was in one of these videos, so I get recruited by Linda on a regular basis to be the police officer that comes to the door half the time. So congratulations on a wonderful event. I'm a big supporter, and I can't wait to see the video also. So congratulations. Good.
All right. Right now, I would like to introduce Commissioner Wentz. He's going to come up, and again, should I do your line that you did not need a mic that you didn't like?
Well, he took the.
I know.
So. I've got that problem too with microphones.
Should we adjust it?
No, it's fine. First of all, I would like to congratulate everyone on this event and what it means to a lot of people in our community. And one of the things that I want to point out is the collaboration that occurs with all of the folks that are involved here in Carroll. It is unbelievable to me. I've been in office for about 6 months now. Seems like 6 years, but it's only been 6 months. And this is one of the things that just astounds me, is the way in which all of us work together to combat this problem. I think you all saw, if you haven't, the initiative that we put together with the Not in Carroll, and the resources that the folks, especially the state's attorney and the sheriff, asked for, and we are going to provide that for them and funding to allow that to happen, to combat this huge problem that we have here and keep Carroll what it really needs to be, a fantastic place to live, work, and play. So I want to say this is fantastic. Go for it. I've got it on, and we will do everything that we can do on behalf of the county government to support you in any way that needs to be to make sure we get this and mitigate all of the issues that are associated with this problem in Carroll. So kudos to all of you, all of the folks that are up here, and we very much look forward to being a partner as we move forward with this. So thank you all very much.
Well, thank you all for having me here. I just want to relay a message. I used to be a middle school health teacher, and one thing that I emphasized was prevention, because what I told my kids in the middle school health class is that if you try a drug and your brain likes the drug, it kind of makes a click. And you want that drug more than you want food, or you want water, and sometimes more than you want air. You'll do anything you can to get that drug. Therefore, prevention and keeping the drugs away from the youth in this county is extremely important. And when I say that to the kids, they'll say, "Oh, Mr. Frazier, we'll never do that." Unfortunately, that's not what the statistics show. So I think prevention is extremely important, and it's why I'm here to back it up. Thank you.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Okay, last but not least, we have our Director of the Bureau of Prevention, Wellness, and Recovery, Sue Doyle.
They made it just a little bit more difficult for me, and I don't like mics, so just a few words from me. I think several years ago we reorganized our bureau and we became an integrated bureau for behavioral health, and we had a contest to name the bureau, and we decided that the most important thing that we wanted to stand for was prevention, wellness, and recovery. And we wanted a place where people would want to come, not people, the window that nobody else wanted to ever come to or wanted to be seen at. We wanted to be the window where everybody wanted to come and felt welcome. So that's our new approach. And I wanted to talk with just a little bit. Number one, I wanted to recognize the fact that I have an awesome team, which is the only reason why we can do awesome work. And they work tirelessly. We have been out. We've had a 13-hour day, a 14-and-a-half-hour day, and I don't know how long today will be, but I can share with you they've worked all week. Some of these poor gentlemen I tortured earlier this week and had them out till 9 o'clock at night. But quality prevention services are rooted in community wisdom, meaning that the community knows what the community needs to fix the problems. There are norms that support equity, health, and safety. There are interdisciplinary partnerships, and I think you can see that here today. We have the school system, we have Fool Proof, we have law enforcement, state's attorney's office, we have our local government. We have federal government here today, which is really nice. We have state government with us. So, and I think that it's important that we all work together because none of us can do this alone. They are innovative strategies and analysis of the data and analysis of our environment constantly. Things change all the time. We have to be on top of what's changing so that we know where to shift and where to move next. And it's a comprehensive action, and I think we do that as a community, and I feel blessed that I'm able to work here, and I say that every time I speak in the state because I have those partnerships that other people don't have. And I have people that are willing to work with us and partner with us and act with us on these problems, and I thank you. Have a great day.
Let's give a round of applause to our distinguished guests today. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna get ready for Fool Proof.
Please. My surface may seem smooth, but my surface is my mask.
My ever-varying and ever-concealing mask.
Beneath dwells the real me, in confusion, in fear, and in aloneness.
But I hide this. I don't want anyone to know it.
I panic at the thought of my weakness and fear being exposed. That's why I frantically create a mask to hide behind, to help me pretend.
To shield me from the glance that knows. But such a glance is precisely my salvation. My only salvation, and I know it.
That is, if it's followed by acceptance. If it's followed by love.
It is the only thing that can liberate me from myself. From my own self-built prison walls.
It is the only thing that can assure me what I cannot assure myself.
I'm really worth something.
But I don't tell you this. I don't dare. I'm afraid to. I'm afraid that your glance will not be followed by acceptance and love.
I'm afraid that you'll think less of me, and that you'll laugh,
and your laugh will kill me. I'm afraid that deep down I'm nothing, that I'm just no good. And you'll see this and reject me. So I play my game, my desperate pretending game, with a facade of assurance without, and a trembling child within.
And so begins my parade of masks.
Okay, I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna take out my box and I'm gonna get out my things and I'm gonna shoot up because that's what I need to do. I need to relieve myself from this ache. God, I just want to do this. Come on. Nobody needs to know, nobody needs to worry, and it's gonna be all okay. This will be my last time. I'm gonna be okay. I just need to do this. Just this once.
What am I doing? Pawnee is right outside those doors, and I don't even know what she wants to do. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know what I need to do with her right now. I need to be with her. That's all I know. I need to get out of this room, and I need to be with her.
And everything's gonna feel better.
This is stupid. I can't stop doing this, and I know that I need to.
I need to stop thinking of myself and start thinking of Bonnie. Bonnie needs me right now, and I'm in here doing this selfish thing. I need to be there for Bonnie. Bonnie needs me. I need to focus on her, not on this, not the things going on my arm. I need to focus.
Mom?
She's so much more important than this.
The voice of one, the power of all.
All right, we're going to do our raffle. This raffle is part of our Be a True Friend campaign. And it's an underage drinking prevention campaign. I know that a lot of you have seen the billboards all over the county, so we're just asking you how you can be a true friend and prevent underage drinking. Okay, our first winner says, being a true friend is picking people up when they have had too much. And there's no name on this. So
I think most of them didn't write names.
Oh my gosh.
Does anybody know who wrote that?
Yeah.
Be honest.
A good person.
Okay, pick another one.
Pick another. We'll hold it aside in case they're
Yeah,
in the
pick
other
one with the
room.
name. There we go. Okay. All right. Being a true friend is helping every way you can. Connor? Is there a Connor here? Yes. Connor, come on down, Connor. Okay. Congratulations, Connor.
Anything you want.
All right. Being a true friend is unconditional love, but good orderly direction. Is it Stephen Smith? Stacia, sorry. Stacia, sorry, I couldn't read your writing. Come on down. Congratulations. Another one. This one has no name. Pick another one. Pick another one.
Well, read it.
Okay. Well, I will in a minute. Hold on. Okay.
They may not have been told.
All right. Being a true friend is making sure everyone is safe and loved. Emily. Come on down. Congratulations. Okay, we have one here with no name. Being a true friend is a gift that you give, born of courage and wisdom. Does anybody remember writing that one? Okay. All righty. Okay. Being a true friend is doing what is best for your friend always. Jacob. Go pick a bag.
You get to pick a bag.
I'll get that.
Oh, pick this first. And pick a bag.
All right. Being a true friend is not letting your friends make bad decisions such as driving home after drinking or even drinking in the first place. Caitlin. Congratulations. Being a true friend is to be honest even when it may hurt. Being kinder than necessary because you never know what they may have been through. Stacy Mabel.
Aww.
Come on down. Being a true friend is being there no matter what. Elena Gaskins. Come on down, Elena. Being a true friend is helping a friend make good decisions not to drink, even though it's not always easy to do. Brian DeLeonardo. Come on down. Okay, our last one.
The sheriff had stuff in the box. I only put
Yeah, but
one
he
in.
didn't win.
Being a true friend is someone who is loyal and truly cares about your well-being. Michelle Lewis. Come on down. Okay. Thank you so much and enjoy the day.
Thank you. Please visit the stations and eat some food.
Yes.
Thank you.